Hey everybody, it's Casey at Brokeback Adventures. Hank is back there in his chariot. I'm on, I don't know, Henrico County, Virginia, established in 1611. Shazam, check it out. And the town, it's uh, have I mentioned I've taken a lot of blows to the head? It's Richmond. We're Richmond, Virginia, right on the very northwest edge. I stopped at Connie's bike shop to install a triple crank because I did not have low enough gears, and man, it was killing my knees. The old knees did not like that extra torque I was having to produce to get up these hills. But it's starting to flatten out. Woo! And we're currently going to head toward the East Coast Greenway Trail, and it's off to Florida, and we'll be hitting North Carolina probably the end of the week, I think. Maybe even sooner. They're calling maybe for some rain tonight, so we'll see. I'm on a sidewalk right now, and let me flip. We're on a sidewalk. Look at that. 3 front gear rings, because I'm an old head and I like 3 front gear rings. I wanted the 30-34. I was at 34, and that 1-to-1 wasn't cutting it, not with these old ass knees. Anyhow, we're going to be hitting the East Coast Greenway because it's less than a half mile away. And we're going to be going through Richmond, Virginia. And we'll see what this car is going to do. I don't know what she's doing. She's going to go ahead and see what the rest of this tour heading south will bring. I'm heading toward the East Coast, more toward the ocean. I got to get out of these hills. Oh, Lord have mercy. 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain ranges so far. Not through the center of them, but enough of them where I don't want to do anymore. And how you doing, man? Hopefully we'll get some flat land and I can get back to my 50, 60 mile days instead of the 20 mile days. And I mean, today's going to be a bad day. I had to get the triple crank on, and they sent me the wrong derailleur, so they had to go scavenge a derailleur that was going to work. And I'm loving it. Even though I'm going downhill and I don't need it, but the extra gear range is going to make all the difference in the world with the rest of the tour here. Because I'm sure I'm going to be heading out east, and there's definitely going to be some mountains and stuff, or out west. I mean, there's definitely going to be some mountains to deal with there. They're different than the East Coast, though, because, they graded most of them. They're not going switchbacks and, just these brutal, heavy grade climbs. Everything's a heavy grade climb when you're hauling this much weight, though. When I do it again, I'm definitely going to rethink taking Hank. Or at least how I take Hank. Maybe by then I'll have some fancy money and can get a really good light cargo trailer, and rethink the whole chariot part. Try to get that weight down, at least, try to trim it down by 50 to 75 pounds. I'm a little overclothed right now. I've got to get a hold of my friend Phil and he's let me stay at his place for a little bit while I was getting the new trike sent to me and trying to recover from the first 13 to 1400 miles I did somewhere in that neighborhood. I'm very excited now. It's not so much urban anymore. This is going to be the last big city for a minute, and it's not huge. So we'll see what the road brings. Feel pretty good. legs are a little sore. My knee and hip were screaming last night, but I'd put in a decent amount of miles yesterday, and they were pretty rugged miles. Now we're on it's getting kind of windy, so I don't have an air buffer yet. That's next on the list. Eventually, get one of those fancy dancy little microphones, so cuts out some of the wind noise. So I'm gonna let you go because it's getting rackety, I'm sure, to listen to it. And we'll see you next time.